Good afternoon, everybody. M40 here. We're going to be looking at a 19th place regional deck profile from the Fort Worth Regional. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh man, Spyrals. Hear me out. I like looking at these regional deck lists because it gives the chance to show off innovation where innovation is due. And the particular cool thing about this list is a little interaction between Hornet drones and Where Arf Though. Now, fun, interesting fact, the token that you actually produce off of Hornet drones is level 1. Where Arf Though says if you control a face-up level 1 monster, you can add one level 1 monster from your deck to your hand, and then during the end phase of this turn, take 2,000 damage if you do not normal summon the added card, or a card with that name, after activating this effect. It's a cool little 2-card combo that lets you search for your friend Quick Fix, which essentially starts your combo. You don't have to play engage or anything else like that. It just kind of gives you a little bit more to kind of start your combo. I think it's kind of important to also take note that this deck is not playing Firewall Dragon. Do you see Firewall down here? I do not see Firewall down here. So that means this would be a good potential list to look at post release of a ban list to kind of keep things real. So anyway, Brandon Wallen got 19th place. I have his report and everything here. We'll go through it, discuss some of his card choices. He did finish X2, which I believe, what was it, 7-8 rounds? Yeah. And also to note, he is 3 for 3 in getting his invite with Spyrals, I believe, which very, very, very good. I like seeing that. So, like I said, the main reason we wanted to take a look at this list, Where Arf Though, interactions with Hornet drones. Actually, this is pretty techy, and I will say that this is pretty good. Outside of just your standard Spyral plays that a lot of duelists have kind of been going about trying to do this format, innovation is what it is in the eye of the beholder. So, definitely something to keep a note here. Anyway, on to Brandon's list. So we have triple copies of Ash Blossom, 2 copies of Drone Lockbird. He's not really opting for the full maximum amount here, which is fine. I think what he's got going for him here is relatively fine. 1 copy of Ibli with the generalized combos and things that Spyrals can do. Ibli or something to that degree. We've seen this be used more and more just because it gives you more advantage to generate. So I will say Ibli's kind of become a staple in this deck in its own right, just because giving it to your opponent off of a mermaid, drawing, yeah, it's good. 1-ups for Spyrals, Drone, Last Resort, Master Plan, Quick Fix, and Sleepy Boy. And then we have triple Super Agent and triple Tough wrapping out the Spyral lineup. The whole Spyral lineup is essentially a core staple. Spells triple Called by the Grave. I can't emphasize just how much you have to play this. Once again, it seems to be the theme in all these videos. I hate this card, but I mean, in a deck where you probably have to go second, or in a deck where hand traps are going to bone you, you know, you kind of have to take your players where you can get them. So I don't feel bad about seeing this card in this deck. I think you almost have to play this. It's almost like it's a mandatory staple at this point in here. 1 copy of Foolish Burial. Once again, combo extender. Only 2 goods. I've seen a lot of people debating between 2 and 3 of this in Spyral. I think 3 can be too much. I think 2 seems pretty goddamn good, in my opinion. I can support this number. This is acceptable to me. 1's too little. 1 copy Monster Reborn for the blowout. 1 for 1. If you're not playing this in Spyral, you're doing it wrong. 1 Rhoda, searching for key pieces. It's pretty goddamn good. Triple Hornet drones, once again, level 1 support where we're off Though. Also being an additional monster for you to climb the ladder with in a lot of situations also is pretty good. 1 copy of Soul Charge. Yeah, nothing to say there. Only 1 copy of Big Red. It's been the age-old argument when I look at Spyrals. It's like, do you play 2-car or 1-car? This build is opting for 1. Seems like 2-car is just kind of not so good anymore. 1 Spyral Assault, Special Summoning, Start combos is good. Resort, Triple Terraforming, 2 Where Arf Though, combo centric decks are good. And only 2 copies of Rescue. I know a lot of people love 3. I don't think you need 3 anymore. 2 from when I messed around with the deck was fine. You just have to understand, if you have to blow one somewhere else along the combo, well, it's unfortunate, but you probably messed up somewhere, or some really weird situation came up. Alright, the extra deck down here, we have 1 Underclock Tika, 1 Trigate Wizard, 1 Double Helix, 1 Kagari, 1 Hayate, 1 Nin Nin, 1 Link Karibo, 1 Unicorn, 2 Phoenix, 1 Nightmare Mermaid, 2 Goblin, 1 Cerberus, and 1 Isolde. Cherry's targets. Side deck, 2 Turtles, 2 Ghost Ogres, triple Ghost Reaper, triple Shared Ride, 2 Twin Twister, 1 Imperial Order, and 2 Impermanents, wrapping up the main deck here. I don't think I would play more than 2 Where Arf Though, honestly. I think if you cross the line and you play too many, I think you're going to run into consistency issues. Honestly, seeing some sort of interaction here, yeah, it's a 2-card combo without engage for the most part, but, you know, it is what it is. You have to pick your poison in these types of decks. But this is pretty cool. Outside of that, I mean, the main deck looks pretty standardized. I don't see any real issues with that. Oh, look, I opened up Hornet Drone's Rhoda. Seems pretty good. Hey, this isn't terrible. I'll take that hand. Semi-playable. No. Oh, actually, this isn't bad. We're dropping that Assault and Special Summoning out plan. That's for fucking sure. This hand's kind of bricky. I guess you can't win them all with your hands. That's just kind of how life works. Alright, on to the match reports. Alright, round 1 was 0-2 against Altergeist. So it was against Aaron, who took second of the event. Game 1, he went first. I got blown out by Altergeist, being Altergeist and Strike. Game 2, weakened combo, but would result in losing Twin Twisters to do so. So I set up for the next turn and pass. And he has evenly and proceeds to normal Marionetter and set 4 more on top of the set from Marionetter. So I got blown out game 2, starting off 0-1. Oh man, honestly the best regional accomplishments are the ones that you end up starting 0-1. Like, never feel bad about starting 0-1 at a regional. Round 2 was against Pendulum Magician. Game 1, we brick really hard. We block him from Electromite, but in the end get beat down by Pendulum Monsters. Game 2, he goes first. Hornet Drones Quick Fix, the extra link with Trigate. Live with Sleeper, and he scoops. Game 3, he goes Pendulum Call. I ash it, and then he summons a Pendulum, passes, and I go full combo and kill him. So we're 1-1. Round 3 is against Lunalights. This was interesting to see round 3. Long story short, we won the dice roll, went full combo. Game 2, he has no responses, and we go quick full combo again and quick 2-0 him and run off to Wendy's to get some food. So he's 2-1 at this point. Round 4 is against Anti-Meta. Whew. Game 1, he goes first, can't really do anything. Game 2, he opens 5 monsters, summons Ryo, and passes. How do you play Anti-Meta and open up 5 monsters? I open Drone and Super Agent, stack his deck, 3 more monsters between us. I go into Helix, summon Tough, pop the monster. We don't kill him and pass with Helix and Tough since I stacked his deck and he still does nothing. So we're 3-1 at this point. What kind of shit show stun deck are you playing that bricks that hard? So Goki, here I lost to Nick, penciled another local sponsor player. I talk with a decent bit. He was playing 60-card Goki. Game 1, he goes first. We don't have the hand traps. Game 2, 3 missions called by the grave and quick fix. Oh my god. The loss. Whoa. Round 6 was against 60-card Dino. Game 1 made Dolka and Superconductor with Summon Sorceress on board. I go to Game 2 to withhold info. Oh, that was absolutely a good call. Never feel bad about withholding information from your opponent, especially if your opponent just nuts on you. Game 2, we go full combo, and Game 3 makes the same board with we Kaiju the Conductor. Tough effect on Dolka, we Ogre. Draw for turn, he negates, but both negates. Monster Reborn in hand with a Rescue. Make Cerberus discard Rescue, draw into Super Agent, go full combo and kill him. 4-2, baby. Round 7 was against Mech Knight Invoked. He played Mech Knights essentially both games. The only reason I know he played Invoked was because I ashed his terraforming and he showed me after the match. Okay, that's fine. Let's see here. Game 2 full combo, it seems, for the quick 2-0 was pretty good. And then round 8 was against Sky Strikers, another guy I knew from before the event, lost to him. Ron won an attorney at Epic before Nats this year. We actually have faced each other when I faced Goki, but a repairing delayed it. Game 1, I go first, brick 3 missions in a turn. Why does this guy brick so hard with missions? He goes, activates engage, I ash it, he gammas, making Omega, I draw into tough, use tough to pop his back row. I mean, I have missions, why bother with Omega? We grind and I win. I eventually draw Super Agent. Game 2, he opens mediocre, and I have called for his ash, letting me combo for the full blowout. Things I would change. He wants to cut Where Arf Though. It's awful, and I never resolved it. Makes sense. Main impermanence over Droll. Droll is bad unless you face Goki. The third twin, I'd actually play over Goki, or for Altergeist. Shout out to Aaron, his round 1 opponent. I used some of his deck list to help me make my deck more consistent, and said things I was making it. Nick, the Goki player, he helped me understand no deck was invincible, and I just made changes. With this, I'm 3-3, getting my invite at Fort Worth, and hope this covers everything for you guys. So, thank you, Brandon Walden, for sharing your list, your experience. I think it was cool getting a chance to see Where Arf Though, even if it wasn't particularly good for you that day, kind of come out of the woodwork. So guys, please leave a comment down below to what you guys think about this deck, and I'm out, guys. The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel, and join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.